Hi everyone, welcome to my studio here in Milton, Ontario. My name is Chris Wilson and I've been a piano teacher and a guitar teacher for about 30 years now. And I'm just starting to get onto YouTube now to share some of that experience with you. I want to discuss today from my first YouTube video, improvising over a static chord. So something fairly basic to get started with. In this case, to get the sounds that I played for you just now, I'm just using an A minor chord with a few embellishments. So first of all, we need to talk about what's in an A minor chord. And you can use any chord for this, but I'm going to just show you with A minor. So we have A, and there's lots of those on the guitar. You can spend the time and find them all. There's an open A, there's an A there, you probably know. There's an A here. Did you know there was an A here? Or how about this one? It's kind of lesser known. Okay. Or this one, even lesser known. Meaning some guitar players just don't know where these are. And if you're one of them, that's okay. You can benefit from finding them. Okay. So you need A, you need C, and you need E. Okay. So what you can do is just start by either getting online and finding a map of the fretboard and just go look for all these, okay? Or just, calculate where they are and start memorizing them on every string, okay? And then you can start to improvise with them. So if you did that, it's a bit limiting, but let's say we just do an A and a C and an E, and that's all we're allowed. Okay, so start a rhythm. It's A and C and A. So that gives me a start. Oh, hit a wrong note. So that wrong note was a D, and it probably sounded okay. It's not like it's too far out of the context here. It's in the key. It's going to sound great. But if I'm just limiting myself to A minor, then I have to do that. However, that gets pretty boring. So you can do it. You can find all the notes and then move on to putting in some embellishments now. So what I'm going to do for the embellishments is I'm going to find a diminished chord. And these are a little bit strange, but I'll show you how to find them. You want to start with the A and just move down. So if this is A, you move down one fret to G sharp, and you can build a diminished seventh chord off that, actually. So I'm going to use a fully diminished seventh chord, okay? Now these are, they sound complicated and sound maybe a little strange to folks when they're first learning them, but they're a symmetrical chord, meaning all the intervals are the exact same. So there's 4 notes in the chord and they're spaced apart the exact same amount, right? And I'll show you what I mean. So if you have G sharp, and you found that by going down once from A, if you want to find the next note, you just go up 3 frets. So that's G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, so it's 3 frets. Okay, if I want to find the next note after that, I can go 3 more frets. So that's B, C, C sharp, D. Okay, so to recap, I have G sharp, I have B, and I have D. Okay, I'm just going to reposition now to this D. So if I did it from here, this is also a D. Same pitch, but different timbre, because it's a different size string, right? Now, if I move that up 3 frets, D, D sharp, E, F. Okay, so now my 4 notes that I'm going to use for tension to contrast against the A minor are G sharp, B, D, and F. And just like your A minor chords, you need to go find them all. All right? So look, there's a B right here. There's an F right here. Okay, there's a G sharp here. A B. I mean, they're all over the place. Okay, here's a D. You need that one. Here's a B. A G sharp. An F. Okay? So go find them, and you need to have them in a way instant in your memory. You need to be able to find them immediately so that you can improvise with them on time. Now, I don't have a metronome going right now, but usually I would do that. And I always practice with that so that I'm keeping the time as I go to make sure I'm accurate that way. Okay, so now I can start with the A minor again, and I can start putting these notes in as tension notes. And you'll notice I play them a little louder, and then when I fall back into the A minor chord, the A, C, and E, I go a little softer because it's a bit of a tension release situation, right? So if I do this, the A and the C, sounds pretty good. How about the F? Probably wants to fall to the E. I go a little lighter. And then the E again. Now that's pretty tame. How about this? How about the B? It's a little bit more. Little bit more tension out of me, I mean. Okay. Now the G sharp's going to be really tense, so how about this? And I can move that up to the A. Okay. Now, what did I miss? I've done the B, I've done the F, I've done the G sharp. I haven't done the D yet, right? That should be fairly tame. I did that in my little accident, right? So sounds pretty bluesy, right? That way. I just strung together 3 of them. I did F, D, B, and then I resolved it. Let's do the G sharp. Okay, so that's all 4 of the notes. G sharp, F, B, and D, back to the A and C. I hope that makes sense. So you can start to noodle around with these two chords, the A minor and the G sharp diminished sevenths, and just start to mix them up, right? So if I have a chord like A minor like this, how about you do the G sharp with it? And then move it back. How about the B? Now, this chord here is straight A minor. But what if I put the B on the top of it? It's kind of interesting, right? It probably wants to go back. You know, I just leave it often. It's a very pretty chord just like that. Okay, so sometimes you don't even need to resolve these notes. You can play them, just leave them there. Okay. How about an A minor with a D on the top? One last one. It's a very pretty sound, right? This is a nice one too. I keep telling you I'm going to do the last one, but I can never stop. Okay, so it's an A minor that most of you will know, this one. But I'm introducing the B from the diminished chord, just to give you a little tension. Okay. you might call as A minor add 9. But if you think of it just as A minor with decorations from a diminished chord, sometimes that's a little easier. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you are looking for lessons in the Milton, Ontario area, give me a shout. I will leave my phone number and my website link in the description below. Thank you. Bye-bye.